Tracy, I love summertime because pretty much every night of the week you can find some live music. And since tonight is Friday and it's the first Friday of the month, it is First Fridays in the Riverwalk. And they've been offering up great live free music for you, courtesy of the Vail Jazz Festival. And we have Owen Hutchinson here to tell us more. And I'm so excited because we've got that nice little amphitheater setting just right behind the buildings of the Riverwalk. You can't see it from there. You got to be on the riverside by the bike path or the river to know what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's a beautiful little spot. It's right there on the river. It was built last summer. This is the first consistent series that's really been in this venue. Beautiful little amphitheater. It's kind of a mini Gerald Ford amphitheater, you know, with the rocks set up along the lawn and everything. A nice place to bring the family and the kids and bring a picnic blanket and some snacks and buy some food as well. We've got tacos and pizza and sandwiches and all this great food from some local vendors that are going to be there serving food. But we've got the Owen Brass Band tonight from not from New Orleans. They're from Denver, but they're in a New Orleans style.
Okay, yeah, and a little bit of funky band, a little New Orleans.
Funky.
You might be having some people dancing on the lawn.
You bet. This is that kind of band. It's an 8-piece band, a lot of horns in the band. Very high energy. It's going to be a really nice time. It's a good summer evening kind of show. You know?
Oh, it definitely is. And to really kick off your weekend like that, and just to have it right there, you have so many people that are in the Riverwalk area already. Maybe they could go see the show first, and then stop by one of the restaurants for dinner. Maybe even some more music later on in the evening.
Yeah, you really should make a whole evening of it. That's the point behind this series. You know, we started this series to get the Edwards community together in a space of their own. You know, Edwards really hasn't had a consistent event like this where the residents can get together. And Avon, Eagle, you know, it's kind of a down mid-valley type of series, and everyone's coming out and just really enjoying this venue. We had a great turnout for the first two. So tonight, Owen Brass Band, and then on September 4th, the series will round out with Brothers Keeper, too.
Okay, oh wow,
so,
that'll be fun, too.
Yeah, it's a nice series.
And you open up the gate, so to speak, at 4:30, and that's when the vendors will be there starting to serve, whether it's the drinks or the tacos, like you mentioned.
Yep, exactly. The gates open at 4:30, and then the music starts at 5:30, and they'll play about 2 sets. So
okay.
It's a nice long evening of great music and some good food.
You know, this is all part of the Vail Jazz Festival. We used to just think about that as being Labor Day, but it is so much more. The farmers markets on Sundays. Last night, Thursday, tell us about this. You had a debut performance.
You're right. Last night, Hiromi, the incredible jazz pianist from Japan, played in Vail Square in Lion's Head. We had a sold-out tent. It was unbelievable. This girl is just an absolute piano virtuoso. And she was playing with Steve Smith, the drummer from Journey, one of the original drummers from Journey. Yeah, he's a great player as well. It was a nice combination of like rock and fusion and jazz, and it was just great to see a full venue, a full tent, and people really appreciating high-level jazz. It was nice to see that. A lot of smiling faces.
And then we're, about less than a month away.
We are, from Labor Day.
Labor Day. Tell us about who's coming.
Oh my gosh, 35 hours of live music over Labor Day weekend. Starts on that Thursday and goes through Monday of Labor Day weekend. We've got all the greatest soloists. Byron Stripling's going to be there. We've got a tribute to a great multimedia tribute to Ray Brown, the bass legend. We've got a tribute to the great women of jazz this year. We've got a theme at Vail Jazz Festival this summer, paying tribute to the great women of jazz, and this will all culminate in a great show over Labor Day weekend that does exactly that. Roberta Gambarini will lead that, who's a wonderful jazz singer, kind of in the Ella Fitzgerald style. Her voice is.
So many things going. Thank you for bringing all this great live music to the area. I mean, you got a big job. You got so many different great bands to draw from, but you're going to find one of them tonight, the Owen Brass Band out of Denver. Some funky New Orleans sound. 5:30 is when they'll start playing. Gates open at 4:30, and it's free. It's the First Fridays in Riverwalk. We'll be back.